Hey everybody, this is Matt. I'm making a new Heroclix video, and this is for the May 2016 Heroclix Monthly Organized Play Prize Kit, Guardians of the Galaxy. And I just want to show off these figures. Just like every other Monthly Organized Play Prize Kit, one figure has a brand new sculpt, and two figures are reusing their sculpts from older sets. So in this case, Starlord has a brand new sculpt, and Gomorrah and Drax are reusing their sculpts from the Guardians of the Galaxy comic book set. So let's just jump into it and let's look at Gomorrah. Let's look at her card right off the bat. Okay. She has Assassin, Graces, Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity Watch, and Warrior keywords. And it's interesting, Graces. I don't remember that keyword from much of anything else. And Infinity Watch is kind of rare too. So she has improved movement, can ignore characters, so that's always useful. If she gets, she's gonna get closed up anyways, so at least she can kind of, get out of harm's way if she needs to, or get through, or slip through the enemy lines, and get to the priority targets. She has a special defense. Take advantage of your sloppiness. Gamora can use super senses. When she uses super senses to evade a close combat attack, you may immediately place her in a square adjacent to the attacker. Okay, so, and it looks like she starts out with it. So, super senses to evade a close combat attack. So, hopefully she'll be in close combat. And you can immediately place her into a square adjacent to the attacker. Okay, that's interesting. So, she kind of dodges around him or something. That's interesting. Does she have anything else special? Nope. Okay, let's look at her doll. She is 60 points. She is fairly affordable for 60 points. Let's see what we get for 60 points. 60 points, 4 range. 4 range is nice. I mean, I guess she does have a little gun in her hand. Yeah, she has a little gun in her hand. Okay, so, charge, blades, her special defense, and exploit. That's really nice. I mean, she can charge, blades, exploit someone, and just utterly tear them apart. That is absolutely nice. And then that's on her first click. Then she loses charge and blades. Wow, okay. She completely changes. No longer blades exploit, which is disappointing. Now she has sidestep and close combat expert. The sidestep is really interesting with her improved movement, so she can instantly, easily break away for free and position to someone else. But she's not going to be able to reach them if they're really far away. The close combat expert is nice, especially with a 10 attack. She can go 11 attack for 3 if needed. Let's see what she gets. So she keeps that up. Wait, was that on an 18 defense? No, it's okay. So 17, 17, 17, 17 is pretty respectable. Her defense values are very respectable. Her attack has not dropped to a 9. So now she lost the super senses, but now she has combat reflexes. That's kind of cool, I guess. That's fine. And then on her last click, she only has 5 clicks, but I mean, really, really good attack values, really good defense values. Never drops to a one damage. Now she's back to the charge flurry exploit weakness with an 11 attack. I mean, she's only 60 points, might I add. I mean, she is very affordable. I would definitely play her. I do wish she had willpower or some form of it, because she's not going to be able to push or anything. But she is really, really decent. I really like her, actually. Let's look at Drax. Drax's keywords: Brute, Guardians of the Galaxy, Infinity Watch, and Warrior. So I don't know much about Infinity Watch. I don't know what that's all about, but they both have it. So he has a trait, Slice and Dice. Drax begins the game with 2 blade tokens on his card. When Drax has 2 of these tokens, he can use Flurry. When he has at least 1 of the tokens, he can use Blades, Claws, Fangs. When he has none of these tokens, he can use Plasticity and Super Strength. When an opposing character with his blade token on its card is KO'd, place the blade token on this card. So he starts off the game with 2 tokens. That means he can use Flurry, and because he meets the requirement for the second part, he has at least 1 of the tokens. He can also use blades. So he's starting out the game with Flurry blades, and then however you use to get rid of the tokens after he's gotten rid of all of them, then he can use Plasticity and Super Strength. So I think this Drax is going to be a freaking powerhouse. He's 100 points, so he's a little bit more expensive. He has a special attack, Blade Throw. Give Drax a power action and remove a blade token from this card to make a ranged combat attack. That's interesting. That's interesting. As if he had a range value of 6. Nice. If you do, roll a d6 and replace his damage value with a result, lock it, and then place a blade token on his hit target's card. Okay, so basically, if you look at his sculpt, he has like an axe in one hand and a sword in the other hand. So basically, he's taking that axe and he's throwing it at someone, basically. And it's as if he has 6 range, which is really nice. If you do roll a d6, it's like blades. It's ranged blades because you get to roll a d6 and replace his damage. That's really nice. And you can do that twice because he starts out the game with 2 blade tokens. That's really, really cool. I mean, that gives him a good, gives him range attack, close combat attack, you know? And he also has a special defense power. Never stops, never tires. He can use invulnerability and willpower. Okay, I think that willpower is going to come in use. Okay, so he gets, that's about it for his special stuff. Let's look at his dial. 100 points. 0 range, but he can get 6 range with the weapons. Charge. That's the weapon throw-in ability, and then his willpower combat reflexes. No, invulnerability willpower. 3 damage. Okay, so right off the bat, he can charge. And then his ability gives him flurry and blade's claws. Now he has a 3 damage. I almost would say I would just rather just charge flurry. Because you'll do 3-3. But if you're really, really wanting to risk it, you could charge flurry blades and be like, charge blades again, you know. He pumps out the damage. 18 defense is no joke. Willpower and vulnerability, it's gonna be hard to damage him. Let's see what he gets on there. So he loses 1 defense, but otherwise stays the same. Really good so far. That 11 attack is really nice. He loses 1 attack, but mostly he's still the monster that he normally is. Okay. This thing's kind of hard to turn. Now, he lost the charge, but he gained sidestep, and he lost the invulnerability willpower, but he gained toughness. So the losing the willpower is going to hurt here, because they're going to want to keep attacking with him, but you really don't want to push him. Okay, so now that's about the same. He still has that I can throw the weapon thing. His damage value is not dropped below 3, which is kind of crazy. I'm guessing 6 clicks is last click. Yep. Okay, so his attack finally drops below a 10. He never dropped below a 3 damage. So he can crack invulnerability or invincible or impervious his entire dial. Sidestep near the end allows him to move around, I guess. That's kind of cool. It definitely helps with the sidestep and the ranged weapon attack, so that you can position better and then have the 6 range to throw one of your weapons at someone. He's really cool. 100 points. I think I would definitely use him. I really like his abilities and stuff, and I think his first few clicks are just really monstrous. I mean, he's just super strong, and that 18 invulnerability is going to be kind of hard to hit, in my honest opinion. So I really like him. He's cool. Now let's look at Starlord. He's the last one. He's the one that has the custom sculpt. Let's look at his keywords. He has Guardians of the Galaxy, Soldier, Spartoi, and Warrior. I think Spartoi is because his father is the king of that planet, Spartan or something. So he's like part of the Spartan Corps or something. I don't know. He has improved targeting, ignores hindering, so that's always useful. He has a special attack value, special attack power. Eat my dust. Starlord can use charge, and has wing. That means flight. After he moves and actions resolve, he can use Smoke Cloud as a free action. When he does, he may place any number of hindering terrain markers, but only in squares he moves through. So the charge and flight's nice. If he moves and actions resolves after he moves, so he doesn't have to be given a move action, just he moves. So that could be part of charge. He can use Smoke Cloud as a free action. When he does, he may place any number of hindering terrain markers through squares he moved through. So I guess he would. I mean, you could do it 2 ways. You could do the charge and then punch somebody. but then leave a trail behind you, which I don't know if that would be that great. I guess if he had improved movement characters and he could just move through characters really easily, that could be interesting. Or the other way I would say is, well, he has flight, so he can move adjacent to enemy characters, but he can't move through them. That's the thing, you know. Um, it seems okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. Okay, then he also has a special damage, Leader of the Guardians. Starlord can use leadership. When he does, if he removes an action token from a character with the Guardians of the Galaxy keyword, modify that character's combat value by values by +1 until your next turn. That's really cool. He's 79 points though. So that's going to be tricky though, because that means he can only leadership off of pieces that are 78 points or less. Which he could do it off of Gomorrah, which is nice because she's 60 points. But he couldn't do it off of Drax because he's 100 points, you know? So that's kind of cool. Modify their combat values by +1. That'd be really nice, you know? That would be really nice. I'd bump up Gomorrah to like a 10 charge, or it'd be really nice on her actually. Okay, let's look at his dial. He is 79 points. This is the new sculpt. It's a cool looking sculpt. It reminds me of the movie. It does. It does remind me of the movie. He is 6 range, double targets, which is always nice. Improved targeting. Starts out with running shot, 11 attack, 3 damage. That says special leadership. Okay, so he's doing a little bit here. He's doing a little bit. He loses 1 attack right away, which is not the best thing, and 1 movement. That's oopsie. Now he's really getting different. Now he's like staying back really far, and he has ESD and precision strike. But I guess they gave him precision strike because his damage went down to a 2. So he's hoping to pink someone now. I guess with a double target, you could target 2 people and say each of you take 1 with precision strike. I guess that works. I guess that works. He's doing something, but for 80 points, I don't know. Okay, so here he's doing a little bit more. He has range combat expert. He says, you know, screw leadership. Like, I'm not the leader of this group anymore. I'm just gonna shoot people. And I guess that helps him a little bit, bump up his attack value. With the 2 targets and precision strike, I guess that works. He could do like 1 damage to somebody and 2 damage to someone else. So no, you can't. You can't do range combat expert with 2 targets. My bad. Okay. So next thing. Okay. So he finally went down to 9 attack. But the range combat expert will make up for that. And now he has sidestep. It's funny how they all get sidestep near the end of their dial. That is pretty interesting. They're all going to just be sidestepping all over the place. And then he's 6 clicks long, which is pretty decent for 79 points. The 2 clicks and 9 attack is kind of iffy, but the range combat expert will make up for it. He's okay. I definitely think among the 3 of them, the Starlord is probably the weakest figure. He just doesn't pull his weight, in my opinion, for 79 points. I mean, Gomorrah for 60 points, like, really is a hitter. And Drax for 100 points just has so many things at his arsenal, and also has willpower starting out. So I think I like Gomorrah the best than Drax and Starlord, but I think they're all pretty cool. So that was the Guardians of the Galaxy May monthly organized play prize kit for Heroclix. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And I hope you have fun playing Heroclix in the future. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.